we are going to be doing our first weight training session. So this training session I'm putting together today is biceps and chest with some shoulders. So you're going to need a selection of weights, dumbbells or plates, whatever's to hand. Dumbbells are ideally best, and you're also going to need a mat as well eventually. So I've got 4 different weights here. I've got 2Ks, 3Ks, 4Ks and 8Ks. Now you might just have one set of weights, and that is absolutely fine. So if you just want to use one set all the way through, do. I am going to be giving options where we might just do a single arm, and if you want more intensity we might do both. And then again, if you want more intensity again, you can go heavier with your weight. So we're going to warm up first. I'm going to grab my lightest weights, which are my 2Ks, and we are going to go around the world. We're also going to open up through the rotator cuffs, a few little biceps, and just make sure that whole upper body area is nice and warm. This is going to prevent any injuries. So when you're ready, grab your weights. When we're doing weights, I don't want you to stand upright. I want you just to push your hips back slightly, a little bend on the knee, leaning slightly forward, drawing your navel into your spine. So we're going to go halfway around the world. One arm up, bring it back down, and repeat on the other side. Good, and 3, and 4, good, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 4 more guys, and 4, to keep that body nice and still, 3, bringing the arm to ear, 2, one more, good, we're going to bring the arms down, elbows in, and we're just going to keep the elbows by the body. So from the side it looks like this, opening out, yeah? Good, 8 more, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. Okay, bicep hammer twist. So straight up, turn it down, back up, turn it down. Let's keep this going. And 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, then we're going to do all those exercises again. So around the world, palms facing me, either alternate like before or both. And 1, 2, 3, tip that body forward, and 4, good, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, good, elbows to the rib cage and open, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bicep, turn and twist, up 1, and 2, good, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. You should feel those arms warming up nicely now. And 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. Good, and down. So have a little drink if you've got one. If you need to put me on pause, then go and get a drink and then come back. Good, remember, so when you're doing your weight sessions, especially if you're trying to be good with your food, always make sure you eat before your weight sessions. And if you're doing cardio, especially if you're doing it early in the morning, you don't need to eat. Just get your cardio done, then eat something after, yeah? So we are going to go into our bicep curl. So I'm going to go into my 4s. You can go heavier. And we're just going to take them straight up and straight down. So remember, we're not stood here, we're just tipping ever so slightly forward. Weights are almost resting on the thighs and straight up and straight down. So a little bit wider, yeah? 2, Good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4 more, and 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Good, we're going to turn the weights in, bring the feet a little bit closer, hammer curl. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, do what you can, and 5, and 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Good, we did this on the warm-up. Open. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Good, and down. Little breather for a moment, shake those arms out. We're going to be doing 2 more sets. There's 3 exercises there. Our basic bicep curl, our hammer bicep curl, and then our openers, which you'll still feel it in the bicep because obviously we're holding that arm fixed. So wrist in line with elbow, yeah? So if you want to go heavier, go heavier. If not, stay with the same weight. Good. Let's go again. 12. 1, body nice and still. 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, and 1 more. Feet in a bit closer if you need to, palms facing in, hammers. 1, 2, so it starts to bite a bit now, yeah? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 1 more. Good, open out. So lift and 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Brilliant. Take it down. Little drink if you need to. Maybe a little rub, a little shake out for the wrists. If you're finding that weight's not giving you any work whatsoever, then you either need to go to the shop and buy some more heavier weights, or if you've got a set, just go slightly heavier. If you're finding it too much, then drop the weights. If you're still finding it too much, just do the last set without anything. Yeah? So you've still got a bit of movement going on there. Are we ready for that last set? I think so. So grab your weights. Let's go. 1, 2, good. 3, so body nice and still. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. Come on, we've got this together. 1 more. Feet in closer, palms facing in. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, feeling this now. 9, 10, 2 more. 1 more. Well done. Last ones, let's get them done. 1, 2, so from the side again. 3, 4, 5, good. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more. 1 more. No more. Ooh. You feel them? Good. Another thing you can do with that as well, so you've done 3 sets, you can do what's called a drop set. So say I did the first set and I was lifting 8s, the second set I'd do 6s, and the last set I'd do 4s, but you wouldn't have such a big gap between each set, yeah? So obviously you've done 3 exercises, you've had a bit of a gap, you've done 3 exercises, you've had a gap. You would really try and eliminate that gap out. So that's called a drop set, yeah? Right then, so we're just going to come away from the biceps for a minute and we're going to do shoulders. So, 4s, 3s or 2s. I'm going to lift 3s on this. And we are going to do a selection of movements. So we're going to alternate straight out in front. And then, eventually, we're going to go to the side with one straight arm, one bent arm. Then the other side, one arm straight, then bent. Then we're going to do upright rows eventually. When we do upright rows, you should be able to go heavier. We're also going to be shoulder pressing, yeah? And we're going to alternate those as well. So there's quite a lot of exercises coming up for that shoulder girdle area, yeah? Really working on the deltoids around the back of the shoulders, the rhomboids. So let's start with our forward shoulder raise. Nice long arm. Again, we're not here. So tip forward, chin is slightly tucked. Alternate the arms straight out in front. No higher than your shoulder. Yeah? So if you've got a reflection on anything in the house, use that to benefit you. 6 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more, guys. I'm going to face you again. We're going to go out to the side. So right arm, straight arm, lift it again, bend the elbow. Other side, straight arm, bend the elbow, lift. Let's keep that going. 3, straight arm first, 4, then bend the elbow. And again, 5, and then bend. And 6, and bend. 7, and bend, and 8, and bend, and 9, and bend. 1 more, guys. Good. Little shoulder roll. Don't drop the weights unless you need to make them heavier or lighter. We're going to go straight into this again. So this time we're going to do single, single, double. So single, single, now both. And again, single, single, and both. And 3, and both. And 4, good, and both. And 5, so no higher than your shoulders, control on the way back down. And 6, just got 2 more sets, so we're just doing 8 sets. Good, last set. I know those shoulders are going to be burning a little bit here. Good, out to the side. Straight arm, bent arm. So if you need to put me on pause for a minute, you can always do that. Good, and again, straight arm and bent arm. And 4. Good, and 5. And 6. And 7, good, and 8, and 9, 1 more, brilliant, and rest. Ooh, hello shoulders. Again, little drink if you need it. So we're still going to stay with the shoulders. And we're going to do upright rows. So it's going to look like this from the side and from the front. So my other hand is on the thigh here, yeah? So we're going to do 5, change the weight, 5, change the weight, do 4 repetitions, and so on. 1 set of 5, 1 set of 4, 1 set of 3. Then we'll have a little breather, and then we're going to go back to it. Yeah? Right, let's go heavy. You only need 1. I'm lifting an 8. So to try ideally 5, 6, 7, 8, or even 10 kilograms. Yeah? Depending on what your strength. So lean forward. So again, it looks like this. Hand on the thigh, arm nice and loose, and pull up. 1. Elbow leads the way. 2. 3, 4, one more, good, and change sides. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, change sides. And 4, 3, 2, 1, and change sides. And 4, 3, 2, 1, and change sides. And 3, 2, 1, and change sides. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. So place that weight down for a minute carefully and safely, and then we're going to do that again. 5, 4, 3. So again, with the hand being on the thigh, see how the body is still. I'm not doing this. Yeah? So body nice and still. Drawing in strong, yeah? Right, I think that's enough time off. Let's do it again. Hand on the thigh, long arm, lean forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. Elbow leads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Change again. And 4, 3. We've only got 2 sets of these. 2, 1, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Last set. And 3, 2, 1. Let's get them done. Up. One more. Well done, guys. Bend the knees, weight down. Little drink. So remember that other movement I said we were going to do? You're going to take a weight above. But we're going to put this with a V raise. So we've done our forward raise. That. All it is V. So you're making a capital V. And again, we'll tip the body forward. And if you struggle with this, guys, alternate. But don't bend the elbows. Keep them nice and long. And the body still. We're going to do that with our shoulder raise. And it's going to be a single, single, double. Now you might feel when you've done your V raise that you've not got much left in the tank. So if you need to, drop your weights to do the one after. I know I'm going to. Okay, so I'm going to lift my 4s for my V raise. We're going to do 10. Then I'm going to go a lighter weight, and then I'm going to take the weights up above me. So tip the body forward like we've done on everything else. Push down through your feet, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, well done, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more, guys. Keep that weight or change it. Single, single, double. Either tip forward or take one leg back, but the weight's in the front foot, nothing in the back leg, yeah? Good, and single, single, double. So right arm, left arm, now both. Try not to lean back and don't lock your elbows out at the top. Good, set 3, and back up. Set 4, good, and back up. Set 5, and back up. Just one more set. And 6. Last one. Well done if you got them out. Weights down carefully. Little breather, little drink. Shake the shoulders out. Pat yourself on the back, tell yourself how well done you're doing. Okay, let's get this last set out. Then we've got one more set of standing exercises, and then we're going to grab our mat and we're going to be laying down on the floor, yeah? So, V raise, one more set. So, be a little bit closer, lean forward, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more. Ooh, hello shoulders. Okay, let's get them changed. Single, single, double, lean forward, and 1, and both up, and 2, and both up, and 3, and both up, and 4, and both up, 2 more, and 5, and both up, last set. Done. Rest those shoulders out. I'm thinking some of you might have the back doors open by now, or the windows open. Okay. Are we ready? So our next movement, I'm going to come a little bit closer so you can see. We are here. The arm may swing back, but that stays like that. Doesn't do this. Yeah? So fixed. Hand above the elbow, elbow in line with shoulder. And we go up. And then the next movement we're going to do with that is a slight bend in the elbow. So this one, straight above. The next one, slight bend, and then that weight's going to go about forehead height, and then back down. Yeah? Okay. Definitely go a little bit lighter with these ones, guys. I personally think these are quite hard, and they're going to feel even harder still because we're literally putting these at the end of our standing exercises, yeah? Right then. So I've got 3s. So we're going to do that first one here, yeah? Straight up, straight down. Let's go. 1 and 2. Do these on the side as well. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. Alternate. Arms long, slight bend in the elbow to the top of the forehead. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more. We're going to go straight back into it. 8 repetitions. So back again. 8, 7. We're going to push hard on this. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. One more. Alternate. 8. I know they're going to burn. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, right, 4 of each, yeah, it's manageable. Bend, and 4, 3, 2, one more. Oh, alternate. 4, 3, 2, one more, guys. Well done. Okay, have a little drink. When you're ready, we're going to grab our mat. We're going downstairs, yeah? So we're going to do open flyers. So we're going to be laying on the floor and we're going to be opening the arms out. Once we've done that, we're also going to do chest press. Yeah? So, I know a lot of you can probably go heavier with your weights. I'm actually going to go lighter on these. And I'm just going to go through how our body should be down on the mat, yeah? Okay, so when we're on the mat, some of us will arch here, some of us won't. And if you've got a bench, you can work out on your bench on these. You don't necessarily have to be on the floor, yeah? So the first movement, hands are above my chest, over my shoulders here, not over my face. So we're here, and then we're going to open out. You can almost see my arms are almost touching the floor, but my forearms aren't. Yeah? So that's the first exercise. I'm just going to show you from this angle as well. There. Sometimes it's a bit difficult when you're just watching me on the screen, yeah? Then the next movement, I'll just show you on the this angle, is chest press. The weights don't have to come together, and we are going to change it slightly. So sometimes I say bring the weights together, which is what I'm showing you now. And then sometimes we won't. Yeah? Okay. Grab your weights Let's do it. We've got 15 of these with 10 chest press after, and the 10 chest press are going to come together, yeah? So bend your knees, your feet can be off the floor if you want to. Bring the weights up over your body, over your shoulders, open flyers 15. And 1, exhale, lift. And 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, well done, 9, and 10, so 5 more, 5, and 4, 3, 2, one more guys, chest press, turn the palms away from you, bring the weights almost to your armpits and then back up. If you're on a bench, you'll feel them go lower and the weights are coming together but they're not crashing at the top. And 3, exhale, lift, 4, pull the tummy in, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more, 5, I did say 10 didn't I? 4, but we're all doing so well aren't we? 3, and 2, one more guys. Good, turn the weights, bring them down and rest. We could rest, couldn't we? But let's rest the arms, but not the abs. So, get your hands on the weights and then just tap toes. As you're tapping the toes, just keep your lower back on the mat, so it's not lifting. Good, keep going. A little bit of core work whilst we're here, why not? Bit of active recovery. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So both feet down. If you are struggling to keep your lower back down, toes down, heels lifted. Open flyers. Let's go. 12 this time. 12, 11, and 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. Chest press, turn the weights away from you. And 1, so your palms are facing away from you. 2, 10 more, 10, and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. Good, and rest. Toe taps again, lower back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So you're going to do one more set. We're going to keep the chest press wide at the top and then we're going to do pulses on the end. Yeah? Open flyers first, this time 10. Open 1, 2, 3, keep the weights over the chest, 4, 5, 6, 4 more guys, 4, 3, 2, one more, turn the weights, so 10, take them wider, and 1, don't bring them together, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, all the way down, little pulses for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. No more weights. Ooh. But we are going to use our body weight. So we're just going to finish off with press-ups. Just going to move that way. So with the press-ups,
Option 1, hands wider than your mat, unless you've got a really wide mat. And you can see my knees are under my hips, and I lower my nose down between my thumbs. Option 2, keep the legs where they are, but surge the weight forward. So my nose is now dropping in front of my fingers. So option 1 is when you know you're really not that confident with press-ups. Option 2 is where I'm doing these, but I'm not really feeling anything, so then I bring the body weight forward. Still not feeling anything from those two, then we're in 3/4. We're not collapsing into an up dog in yoga, and we lower the nose down between the thumbs. And if you want to work harder again, you can work on your toes, lowering down and back up. Totally up to you which you choose. I'm going to work on my knees, but I'm going to surge the weight forward. That's what I'm going to do today. We're going to do 2 sets of 12. Now, this is the last exercise on this video, and if you know you're trying to get harder, by the end of a month, you should be in 2 sets of these, and you should be between 15 and 20 reps, if you're doing these often enough, yeah? Okay, choose your option. Feet down, belly in strong, 12. 1, 2, 3, let the elbows go out, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 1 more, and rest. I just realised I've just took my knees further back. That just tells you what I'm used to doing. So we're going to do 1 more set. I think I'll just take my knees off again. Okay, ready? Let's get them done. 3/4. Let's move myself down a bit so you can see me. Abs in strong and lower. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more, guys. Woohoo! Done. So, find a position, take that arm across, stretch it out, then relax the shoulder down. You made it. So biceps, chest, shoulders, tick, done. Any feedback about the video? If you can't quite hear me, you don't like my music, any positive feedback, greatly received. I hope you've enjoyed this today, and I shall see you next time for lower body. Remember, we're going to be doing 4 weight sessions, yeah? 2 lower body, 2 upper body. The next upper body will be focusing on the backs of the arms, shoulders again, and the back of the body as well, upper and mid back. Right, speak to you soon, guys. Take care. Happy workouts.